Dear friends, in multiple cases, the Supreme Court of India has upheld that all the prisoners in India have the right to equality, freedom, and life and personal liberty as enshrined in the Indian Constitution to live in human conditions with dignity. And in the case of prisoners with disabilities, special protection ought to be given to them as per the United Nations Conventions on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, prohibits torture, cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment for persons with disabilities. So, what is disturbing is this. Though there are a specific act that is Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016, which requires the state to protect persons with disabilities from abuse, violence, exploitation and denial of food and fluids. To illustrate the violations of constitutional duties and international obligations, just two classical examples are highlighted herein to the viewers as the pathetic conditions that are existing in Indian prisons. One is the case of Father Stan Swamy, who had worked among the tribals in central India for over 3 decades, was denied essential assistive items such as a straw and a zipper during his imprisonment, making it difficult to eat and drink. He was not permitted to use zipper so as to make it easy for him to live with dignity or to eat or drink. Second classical example is that Professor Saibaba, who was an educationist at the core, and he was exonerated after a decade in jail terms, and has revealed the difficulties he has faced in jail because of the non-availability of wheelchair. What is disturbing is this: the civil society, many people have not understood the difficulties of the prisoners facing in India, the two particularly prisoners with disabilities. Their mindset is that the prisoners ought to be treated differently and they should not be given any leniency, but the human dignity and freedom, the right to life, extends to the prisoners also in Indian prisons, but the state governments are not providing adequate facilities as per the guidelines issued by the Supreme Court of India and as per the acts of Disabilities Act deserve in this case. What is worrying is that the mindset of the political bosses or the political classes is not adhering to the constitutional provisions that have been enshrined in the Indian Constitution so as to protect the prisoners and also the prisoners with a disability, with a dignity and all that. This is the sorry state of affairs. This should be changed herein. Thank you so much.